As you saw, passenger David Martin had a front seat to it all, and he was posting constant updates to his social networking site, Contain.com, where he is the CEO, and that's how the rest of the world knew what was happening to these poor people. Good morning, David.
Good morning.
All right, let's really get an idea of what it was like to be there. First thing is you're delayed getting off the ground. How long?
We were about half an hour, 45 minutes delayed.
Okay, so that's not bad. But then you get up and you have bad weather, and you finally land at the wrong airport after how long?
Well, we were circling for about 2 hours,
okay.
And then we had to, we didn't want to land at JFK because we heard it was 70-mile-an-hour crosswind, so there's no way of a small A319 cannot land there when 747s can't. So we were headed to this farm up in Stewart International.
All right, so you land at the wrong airport, and do they give you any sense of how long you'll be on the ground there?
No sense. We were all expected to refuel, get out of there in the next 20 minutes to an hour.
But actually it turned out to be 6.5 hours.
It turned out to be definitely, well, 4.5, 5.5 hours, somewhere around that time zone, yeah.
All told, 6.5 hours, because then you had to take a bus to JFK,
2 hours additional,
which was 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you're on the plane. Is the flight crew being extremely nice to you, trying to accommodate every request that these poor people could have?
Right, so there was some issues there. So the flight crew were a little bit frazzled. They weren't able to handle some of the stress very well, which Virgin acknowledged, and they understand they've got to do everything they can to fix that issue. But the main issue for me was when the supervisor from Stewart International Airport came to the side of the aircraft and was quite aggressive towards the captain and the flight attendant. That was the guy that wouldn't let people off the aircraft in the first place, and later on throughout this ordeal. And
you were constantly posting these updates on your social networking site, Contain.com.
That's exactly right.
Filling everybody in.
As it happened.
The CEO called you personally after that and said he saw those messages?
So they all checked them out. First the VP of Marketing called me to say we've seen this, then the CEO called me to say he's seen this stuff, and he was very distressed with what he saw. And he really felt, when he got the full impact, seeing the photos and videos as they happened, he really felt that he had to do something about this. So we had a good conversation as CEOs. We know that we got to lead by example and move things forward. And he felt that in the future we're going to have to lead in showing other airlines how to deal with these kind of situations. So we agreed that all the passengers should get a full refund.
A full refund for that flight, and then a $100 credit for future
correct.
flights. So I guess the message here is that because you as the passenger were not powerless, you took matters into your own hands.
That's right. You
helped make a difference.
It's a big difference, yeah. If we didn't get to put stuff on Contain.com and Twitter and all that kind of stuff, it wouldn't have been, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. There was definitely people that were annoyed and wrote in some emails, but what got the attention is what you can do with your little iPhone and social media networks like Contain.
Take matters into your own hands.
Indeed.
David Martin, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.